Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, and I'm heading to work right now. It's a cool morning, 53 degrees this morning. I'm starting to see a lot of waterfowl flying around the marsh that I pass on my way to work, so it's feeling like fall, and things are getting excited. But it's still early September. Only squirrel and goose in the north zone is open season right now, and I'm planning on doing a little bit of squirrel hunting later on today, so stick with me. And one thing I wanted to mention were these glasses, these Costas here. I've had these Costas for years, and I'll drop a picture in here, but these things were destroyed. I took them out into the sound fishing with my buddies and got salt water on the lenses, not thinking, and didn't give them a good rinse. But as you can see now, the lenses are actually in pretty good shape. I hit up Revant Optics, Revant Optics online, and they have a ton of different make and model lenses, colors, anything you want. And I'm super happy with them. They got them out to me in time. These are the color they recommended for kind of mixed weather, outdoor activity, hunting, fishing. They're polarized. The polarization on them is great. I've been checking out some fish with them underwater. It's my way to test polarized glasses, and they work. I love the things. All right, it's time to hunt. I'm about 5 exits away from the state forest that I'm headed to tonight, the Cockaponset State Forest here in Connecticut, and I'm pretty excited because I just realized I know how to get here for the first time without using the GPS. It's the little things, you know. But yeah, I'm about 10 minutes away, and let you guys know when I get there. I hunted the other side of this property with my buddy Will and his brother a couple days back. And it was a really good hunt too. Got some footage here from that hunt. Will's brother has never been hunting before, so it was fun for those guys, I bet, to be out there together walking through the woods, and I was happy to be there myself. Both Will and his brother shot some squirrels. They were letting the 12-gauge bark. And I didn't get anything that night, but I had a lot of fun filming. Here's a photo of those squirrels. And then we spent the evening watching the sunset and watching some waterfowl flying around. So be doing some duck hunting there, hopefully this season as well. And now, back to the hunt. So one of the really cool things that I like about Connecticut is all of the rocks, man. There's so many cool stones in the landscape. Just throughout the forest, you see these enormous boulders and even like cliffs. Really cool landscape that I haven't experienced before. All right, guys. First squirrel down, and I got a mark on this one. Let's go. There he lies. One down. Only about a half an hour into the hunt. I shot him about 15-20 feet up this tree. And he was leaking all over the place before he fell. Now I sort of wish I tried to set up the camera, but the thing was 20 yards from me staring at me. So I took my shot. I didn't want to force anything, especially with losing the squirrel a few days ago. You know, I just wanted a squirrel in the bag, and we got one. Got eyes on a squirrel right now, and he's kind of barking at me, so I'm gonna head that way.
slowly and quietly. See if we can't set the camera up this time for a shoot.
Now the audio on my old GoPro is a little shaky, but I'm making do with what I got for now.
Two female squirrels. Almost identical shot placement. Right behind the shoulder. On both. Healthy, beautiful animals. They're going to be some good eating.
I'll tell you what, man, I'm just tickled right now. That was a lot of action in a couple of minutes there. I think I fired 5 or 6 shots off. And there was a lot of squirrels running around. I don't know what about this little area held them up so well. There must be a nest around. Both of those were females, so maybe there was some younger squirrels around too. But both of those were adult squirrels. Gonna get a lot of meat out of them. And I'm stoked. I hope the GoPro picked up that footage. That was pretty exciting. But I'm gonna take a minute here. Just kind of hang out on a stump, listen to the sounds, and then be on my way, try and get a few more. That was fun.
What a whole lot of fun this is. I just sat down, was quiet for about 30 seconds, and heard a barred owl going off to my east. The woods are coming alive here at dusk, as they always do, and it's my favorite part. And the best thing is, it's not even 6 o'clock yet. We've still got 2 hours of this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go back to the truck a little early, try to be back there by 7 o'clock to watch the water and start skinning these squirrels, no matter the outcome. I'm not going for a limit or anything. This is already a top-notch hunt. Man, look at those leaves starting to turn. Best time of year. Connecticut is just beautiful in the fall. So in a minute here, you'll hear me let out a short owl call. That's because when I heard that owl call earlier, the squirrels went wild, and I think that's what led to this shot opportunity. And the thought process behind this is that it's the end of the evening, right? The squirrels, they're at the tops of the trees, they're starting to eat on their acorns and chill out. They're not really running around anymore. So an owl flying over the canopy can spell trouble for a squirrel that's just hanging out. So he scurried on down and I got this shot. Back 10 minutes early to the truck. I'm gonna start skinning these squirrels and enjoy a beautiful sunset. How about that view? Today was a good day. Alrighty guys, well, just pulling out of the spot for the night, and what a fun night it was. I got to spend sunset on the edge of the lake here, skinning those squirrels. Wound up seeing a few more geese. Got some cool footage of some beavers swimming around. I don't think they liked me being by the dam too much, or the fact that I crossed over it. So they were splashing their tails around. But man, what a night tonight was. A lot of fun, a lot of squirrels around. Ran into some hikers while I was walking out of the woods. That's always good to see too. Nobody had an issue with me hunting. They were all walking their dogs or going for runs or what have you. So a lot of people co-mingling out there in the woods tonight, and it was fun. I think everybody had a good time. One thing that really reminded me of hunting season that I seem to forget about and find joy in every year when I come back to the woods are these little cockleberry things. I don't know if you could see them. These little green guys, got them running all down my leg from running through some sort of bush that has them. It's like they're seeds. That's how they spread their seed. These things stick to animals, and then they eventually drop off, and the bush grows everywhere. But definitely hunting season when you see those guys.